6 days ago, you saw images of law enforcement rushing to the active shooting scene in Midtown Atlanta. An Atlanta police commander explained to city council members a help call was issued for that high priority event.
But one contingent of Atlanta officers apparently did not respond. Those officers remained at their assignment guarding a controversial police training site. Fox 5's Morse Diggs is live in Northeast Atlanta with the brewing controversy tonight. Morse?
Well, Councilman Lewis recalled how everybody was on edge that afternoon, including some of the council members in meetings at City Hall. So he has asked repeatedly, did any of the more than 36 officers on duty at that training site in DeKalb come over to Midtown to assist? About as bad as it gets, a gunman who's already killed on the loose.
I appreciate folks for being brave enough to rush into a situation. Typically when people are shooting the guns, people run away from it. We have people that actually rushed into that.
A councilman, one of several, delivered a hearty thank you to a deputy chief representing the APD. But Antonio Lewis has questions about the deployment. Chief P. Spann said the Midtown shooting incident was given the highest priority with a help call from dispatch.
And my hope is that we were able to pull folks from each zone.
That's typically how it happens. When that call comes up, everybody, the cavalry is coming.
The cavalry's coming.
But did that cavalry call of all available manpower include more than 36 on-duty officers stationed in DeKalb County to provide security at the Law Enforcement Training Center construction site?
Are there any that came, or are there any that could have been called for that action in particular?
So I would have to go back and honestly have to do research. There is still a safety concern at the Public Safety Training Center.
That's property and people. There's a difference between property and different from people. We was nervous in City Hall last week. I was telling people I got my gun, we all right.
Lewis has been adamant generally about having on-duty cops playing the role as security guards.
While you're working under our taxpayer dollars, we need you for that all-cavalry call downtown Atlanta, because we were afraid for our lives.
Now, the department tells me that they can't give him a quick answer to this question, that the radio traffic and everything was so busy that afternoon, they cannot really say every officer that did or did not go over there. I asked them about the major who's in charge of that detail in DeKalb County. Certainly, he would probably know who said, look, I'm leaving the site to go over and help. No response on that yet. One other point, these officers in DeKalb County are some of the best and most highly trained to respond to active shooter incidents. They're called tactical field officers. Apparently, they all remained over at that site. From Northeast Atlanta, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.